We haven't had too many conversations as of yet. We try to direct most of our conversations about Hamas and Israel as related to our current event. Their first bell ringer on the Hamas and Israel situations in the Middle East. We have done a lot of conversations in the past about Islam versus Judaism versus Christianity, so they already sort of have a background when we start looking at it.
I think students in general are a lot more accepting and understanding than they were 20, 30 years ago. Even as recently as 10 years ago, kids have become more accepting and more open towards different types of people just because of the environment we're in 2023.
Some people are better when they feel really well informed, and they feel better if they know what's going on in the world, and that increases their sense of security in the world to know what's happening. Some people drown in the sorrow of it, and so I can't watch news all the time. I have to put those limits on myself because it will overwhelm me.
Many people have lost their lives, but I hope that the more we talk about it in class, the more interested students will be to follow the news on an everyday basis about it.
Being Jewish, I'm connected to the Jewish community, and of course, it's hit the Jewish community pretty hard. So I see a lot of it from my friends and of course from my rabbis. We get a lot of information about what's happening, and it's incredibly brutal.
So many students are disengaged with sort of what's going on in the world, and that's one of the reasons why I do current events, is because I want them to be engaged.
I think students need to stay away mostly from social media and fact check and make sure that they're aware of the sources and the biases that are coming from those particular sources. Well, what did you hear? Who did you hear it from? How do you know if it's true? Question what you hear and question what you read, I think, is the most important thing, and make sure what you're getting has been fact-checked. I would love for people to become more informed about what's at stake and why people are reacting the way they are reacting.